Anniversary of the force. That was one reason, but there is another. This will be the last change of command ceremony for the force under its present title. And Tom de la Cour will be the last commander of the Standing Naval Force Channel. In July next year, the Channel Command will be abolished. And 1 month before that, in June next year, this force will be retitled the NATO Standing Naval Countermeasure Force. The new force's area of responsibility will be expanded, and the command of the force will pass formally from me to the Supreme Allied Commander Europe, SACEUR. But in the curious way that NATO has, I will, in my new hat as the Naval Commander Northwest, continue to provide the force's detailed support and administration and planning. So although the titles will change and some important responsibilities will change, life will actually not be so very different. I mentioned SACEUR, and I'm sure you'd all like to know that General Shalikashvili was very sorry that he couldn't be here today because of urgent operational commitments. But he has asked me to read out a message to you, and I quote, "Dear Admiral White, I would be grateful if you would pass on to all those serving in the Standing Naval Force Channel my very best wishes on their change of command and their 20...
And assuming that my records are correct, I can state that Stanaf in its 20 years of existence visited Portugal and the Iberland area on 7 different occasions. And this time the visit has a particular significance, as we all know, and is the change of command. It is therefore an honor and a pleasure for me. However, potential risks, local crises, and the instability spot still affect the peaceful living together of nations, with special emphasis to the southeastern region of Europe and the Mediterranean basin. Thus, NATO's mission is more than ever focused in peacekeeping functions and crisis management, which is strongly reflected in the new NATO strategy. Within this strategy, additional demands are expected from multinational maritime forces. This means the need for immediate reaction capabilities to cope with the integration of the U.S. Avenger-class ships to reinforce Stanaf and the management of command and control issues related to the integration of a mine warfare force into the structure of another multinational maritime force. Stanaf was integrated in a larger ASW strike force and was tasked to conduct clearance operations in place. I consequently have an appreciation for the difficulties involved and the degree of training needed to achieve the required professional level. In order to counter the mine threat or to conduct route survey, we can also appreciate how dangerous it is to fulfill that mission given the recent weather storm event. The Gulf, the impact of the mine threat on Iranian forces, and the successful employment of minesweepers must have suitable exercise areas and an appropriate number of exercise mines for training purposes. National and budget constraints limit planning and the execution of these operations. however, we must take every opportunity to wisely employ our forces and minds in those missions. Serving the read and following seals. Hope you enjoy your stay in Portugal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome you to my change of command ceremony when the honour of commanding the Standing Naval Force Channel is transferred. A big deal of effort and self-reliance.
The band will now play the NATO hymn.
Which is, in my opinion, the best seagoing job for my warfare officer. It is the 5th time for me to work in this operational force, and I am looking forward to work again with a group of well-motivated ships companies of different nationalities.